Right, hi guys, welcome back to City Skylines. We're continuing on with Aurora. We put our port in last time and we did a hell of a lot of road tweaking on our junction leading into it, but we're just kind of getting there now in terms of building a small town community. We actually don't have a big residential demand, so we don't need to do that yet, but we will just sort of lay those bits in. Luton, if you want to make a second City Skylines place, do it on Altoona. Altoona is my new map. Well, actually, Valenio, I could do Altoona, but I'm actually building a new map, which I think is going to be even better than Altoona. So if I do a new play, I'll probably do it on that one. Excuse me. Right, okay. So let's have a look. Now, we just got ordinary road here, actually. Oh, what's going on there? Let's see if we can upgrade this road right here, because clearly it's not the right one. What? What? I can't upgrade that road type? What's going on with this? Surely the cargo hub enables you to have, like, any kind of cargo. Or any kind of road, right? Surely. That's very weird. Felixio just subscribed. Thank you very much indeed, buddy. Welcome on board. Taking us to 205 on the subs, guys. 250. 250 is my long-term chasing goal, but we will get there. What is up with this, guys? I might just see if I can't move the... I'm very confused. Let's just see if we can't move this along a little bit here, because I am baffled by this. Need to make sure a new map has one more exit. And yeah, okay. Cargo Harbour has its own road. That is bullshit. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that at all. But if it's gonna have its own thing, I'm gonna have to tweak this a little bit, because I'm gonna have to relocate it a bit. Oh, crap! This is gonna be costly. Damn you, road! Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to sort of adjust this road, I guess. This is stupid. Cargo hubs like this have a ton of road demand, so the idea you can handle it just with this small amount is nonsense. Right, let's see if this connects better now, guys, or maybe it doesn't. Like, I mean, it's right. Oh, look at this. What is up with this? What is up with this stupid piece of crap? Okay, let's just connect this up. Right, that'll do. I'm just going to have to tolerate it. Just going to deal with it. Deal with it. I'm just going to have to go along with it. Right. God, I am getting super finicky. This move it thing is a blessing in disguise, like, but it's also kind of like sorry, it's more of like an enemy in disguise is probably what I meant to say there. Right. I'm just going to be fiddling with every little bloody thing. I think you can upgrade the road from the harbour. No, I don't think so. That doesn't seem likely. No. I don't think I could... no, it's kind of connected. That's stupid. Okay, because all of my other connections, like the hub here. Look at this. So you have like a train station. You have like a bigger road next to it, so that it can handle more stuff, right? That's my kind of cargo terminal, right? And then, but you know, similarly, the big. Look at how many people. Look at how many people at my pedestrian railway station. Look how many people. Jeez, this place is like so much. Look at the pedestrians. So many pedestrians. They're ignoring my yellow lines as well. There's too many people. So many people. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's the thing that's working now. So that's fine. Okay, let's get the trains down here then. So we're going to need a rail line. Let's have a double rail line, obviously. Now then. We're going to have to branch it off here, and I'm never a big fan of branching. Is there a more interesting way to do this? Probably. Lutin, why don't you fix the harbour in the asset editor? Oh, God. Oh, effort. Oh, I can't do that. What's up? I thought you'd be perfect to watch while writing a paper. Yeah, 100%. But just don't get distracted by the awesomeness of me making terrible builds and stuff. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this connection, because I kind of need to create like a pyramid-y connection on and off of here. I'm never a big fan of them, because otherwise what will happen is they'll sort of do this weird-ass thing where they kind of... they'll do a strange thing where they sort of come back on themselves, and I'm never a big fan of that. This is going to be horrible however I do it. Can we unlock a new grid square yet? Oh. What? That's not right. Well, apparently I can unlock more grid squares. This could be because of my experimentation. I am not going to unlock more grid squares. There we are, where Colossal City is where we're actually at, okay. I think I have accidentally unlocked everything. Balls. That's okay. We can just play it our own way. So we have to get to 75. This is because I was messing about with this file, and I wanted to test something, I think, and I think I opened this file whilst I had a mod enabled, not a mod, the one which unlocks like all the grid squares, and I think I probably saved it, and then even though that's disabled, I think because it unlocked it and then I saved it, it's unlocked it. So my bad. It's not really game breaking though. It doesn't really matter. It just means that you know, in terms of unlocking stuff, probably means we've got airports now, I guess. It's not the end of the world, seriously. Yeah, we've got airport stuff. So it's not the end of the world. But that means that we've got, let's have a look. In terms of goals, that means we've got to get 75k, so we're not that far off of it, and then we get a new 2x2 area and planes and stuff, so we don't have to get that many more people, and then what I'll do is unlock this grid square probably, because I think we just need the space, we just need this flat space out here. We've talked about doing the ore areas, but I think we could do that after that when we get to 90k. I want to unlock this area over here for space, or even over here. So oh, actually, there's a bloody railway line here. Look at this. So we need to unlock this grid square because it's all preset for us. Oh, god damn it. So we're going to have to put in a temporary rail line. Okay, I'm not going to mess around with this then, because we're going to put in a temporary. This is a temporary rail line. I don't care. I'm just going to put it in, and that's going to serve us for what we need right now. And then later I'll fix it so it's better. Okay. So this isn't going to be perfect. It's not going to be pretty. It's just going to be a thing. Okay. So let's just. All right. We're just going to run all the way down here. Okay, we will fix it later. And then, oh, actually, see, I've thought about this before. If I want it to connect properly, what I could do is set it so that there's a single one-way rail, which connects like that. And then you have another one, like we can move this back a bit. Now this is not perfect by any means, okay, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to do. So we have that like so. And then we can put another single one-way rail. So that's coming. Where's my thing? Okay, so that's going that way. So then we just have another one. So that's going that way. We just need another one coming this way. So then we just connect from here, I guess. Now this is going to be not at all perfect, mark my words, but that's really what I want it to do, right? Or do we go mental? Do you guys want me to go mental? Let's go mental. Ah, yes. Yes! I know what I'm going to do. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Are you ready for it? You are ready for this? Get ready. Get it ready. Alright? Everyone's like, oh god, no. What now? What has he thought about? You'll see. You'll see the genius at work. Genius. Right, so we're going to start off with this. And then we're going to go up. Oh, actually, hold up. That's what I figure. Although we do actually need to do that a little bit, I think. But not yet. Not yet. Yeah, basically we're going to go up and over. Also, it just needs... I need to turn off straight slope. That's what I need to do. So basically, yeah, we're going to go out this way. Like so. And then up. Up and over. So this is what we'll do. This is... I might need more distance for this to work. Do you know what? Hold on. Let's just get rid of this. I just need more space for this to work properly. And then what I'll do is raise this up 16 meters. Like that. Which might be a bit much, actually. I think 16 meters is a bit much. Let's just go like 8 meters. Okay, it's being weird because it's on the edge of the map. So then once we, yeah, in fact, actually that's kind of annoying actually because it's because it's right by the edge of the map, so it's glitching out weirdly. I'll try and swing it a bit further this way so that it doesn't glitch out so bizarrely. Oh, those trains are going to be loving that junction. Look at it. They're going to be feeling that train. There we go, that's better. Feeling that train love. Alright, let's see if we can do this without the map freaking out. Nope. That's okay. I can hide some of this. It's good enough. Right, higher. No, don't be stupid. Can't go higher. Right, so now... But you see, we actually do need to go higher. Okay. I wonder if I can actually smooth that over. I'll look at it in a minute. Okay. Okay, that's better. So like, see, now we're at a height where it actually makes sense. Okay, so now what we do is we come over this like so. I'm trying to get, there we are, I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get the secondary pillar in. Okay, and now, so that's it. So there we are. So we've got like a little rise up. And then now, on the other side, we should really turn that back on. We should turn that back on, and we really want to come down and sweep around now. So I'm going to come down to like 4 meters. Actually, we should just come down to the ground now. Oh, nice. That's really awesome. Look at that. That's great. Okay, so now we're going to have to... Now, this is still not going to be ideal, but we basically... I've got to loop it around, which is far from ideal, but it's what we're going to try and do. Right, so this has got to loop around. Oh my god, can we go around the bloody... let's do that. We're going to go around the road junction. You love it. Right. Yes, my friends. And we've done it. And it's awesome. There you go. So you get it ready. Awesome. Nice. So now we've got our spectacular ramp, which will come up, go over the other railway line, come down here past the road, and then it will sweep around and reconnect to the railway line. So perfect. Okay, let's get rid of some of these. Let's just move some of these trees. 11 out of 10. I know. I know. It's all good. We will just have to do a little bit of landscaping work here. Now, one thing I'm interested is, can I smooth that the edge of this terrain a little bit? I'm thinking probably not, but nonetheless, we'll have a go. Yeah, figured that. But maybe I can do something else. Can I... see, it's not going to let me. Oh, hello. What's this? Yeah, level terrain. What's happening? Very strange. Clicking level terrain, it should bring that terrain up to the level I want it to be at. What is going on here? This is very weird. What's going on with this hole in the landscape, look guys? What's up with this? And I can't properly smooth it either. Very strange. It's okay. We can fix this a different way. We'll put some rocks and stuff in it to hide the horror. There we are. We'll hide the sin with our rocks. Oh god. Narcles for 2 months in a row. Thank you very much, Narcles. Welcome back, buddy. I'm trying to avoid the horror. There we go. I'll get some more rocks in on this. Try and find stuff of similar colour. So you see, we can actually, this is the good thing, when you have like a really horrific, piece of terrain, you can actually hide it quite well. I know I said I wasn't going to do a lot of beautification on these specific videos, and I'm not, but I'm just going to, like I say, just kind of add a few little bits and pieces. This one's very weird. Look, it's sort of disappears into nothing. It's quite strange when you get some of the, there's some weird glitches sometimes with this game where it kind of like, look, it just disappears into nothing. That's the trouble when you're using like Anarchy and stuff. It's often very unhappy about some of the strange things that you might choose to do, and then you end up with these weird anomalies and stuff. It's just kind of odd. But whatever. You can't have it every which way. I'll get some other stuff going on here as well. You'll see where we are with this. Although this gives you a little heads up about maybe where I'm going with some of my beautification episodes. You see, guys, you know, it's kind of like get a little idea of what we'll be doing. I'll find one which is sort of a middle level. get this one on this side here. Okay, there we go. That's working all right. Okay, so we've got some rocks in there. So then we just need to probably throw down some trees as well to kind of hide and soften it up a bit. What have we got here? Shady tree. Let's get size down to single. So I'm just going to throw in a variety. These are the sort of oak trees that we have on the map quite a lot. So again, just going to sort of fill these in here. So you can kind of soften up. Move that one away a little bit. You can soften this stuff up quite quickly, quite well, just by sort of throwing in some trees and then we have, like, you know, some grass here, so we can throw some grass in. This as well, it's weird actually. It's very, very glitched, this kind of edge of that. Again, it's quite nice having like a little bit of this kind of, see, like little bits of grass coming through here. So it's like a really good way to kind of like soften up the edges of these bits and pieces. And then we can have, you know, some other trees going on as well. Just try and mix this up a bit. And we've even got some, you know, like some of these very tall little thin trees. And these are quite nice for just kind of like here, sort of putting down the middle of the tracks. And you can kind of decorate these around as well. So in a fairly short amount of time, you can make this stuff look like really, really awesome. You can put like little bushes in here. Look, you can just if I mean, basically, if I do a if I do a little bit of, yeah, it's true. Yeah, this is my temporary overpass. Not really too fussed about it, you know, whatever. But it's true, like when I come to do my more sort of design, my voice is gone now. I'll do beautification off streams, 2 hours into the stream. I'm not doing beautification like in a really big way on this one. This is literally a very, very quick, just literally softening this one up. And I think it's good to show. I mean, look, you could spend a load more time working on that, you know, getting in all the grasses and the trees, and you know, you could really fill that area in with the trees. But it's a good kind of starting point. I might just throw a few of our sort of just standard level trees in on this, just to kind of, you know, like this. So tree with leaves. Might just, you know, hold on. It's good. So I'm just going to get this in. Oh, it's weird actually. I thought that you had to actually have prop and tree anarchy turned on in order for it to be on. But as you can see, just from me like basically throwing this stuff in, that is not the case at all. And it's actually just kind of like filling in areas. Anyway, I'm actually just going to fill in some trees here, guys. Also, I will be clear, like, we have always done... Oh, look at that. See, look, this is a bit... It's actually kind of printing it over roads and stuff, which it's never done before. Yeah, just to be clear, we've always done extra beautification on streams and stuff in terms of, like, filling in the spaces and things. We've always done that. We've always done that because it's just always been... there, let's see. It's kind of problematic for us here. But yeah, we've always done the beautification on streams. This is going to be an issue here. Maybe it's because I've got Anarchy on. No, it doesn't care about what it is. It just... I'll have to be a bit careful of that then, because that was never an issue before, and I don't know why it's an issue now. But it clearly is an issue, so... Still, on the positive side, it goes both ways, so you can just kind of erase next to roads, and you can delete those things out of there. like that. But I'll try to keep it like this little tree, like right there, and there. I don't know why that's suddenly become an issue. It was never an issue before. Right. Done with that. Let's save this. Because God knows. Made plenty of changes right there. Ah, okay. If you do switch your video in settings to high, it fixes it. What? Fix what? What? Okay. Alright, so next thing we've got to do is actually connect up our railway system, okay? So let's get our two-way railway line. All the trees are on the roads now. Ready? There was like a couple, but... yeah, there's one there. There was a couple, I thought I moved most of them. Some of the trees, if you're looking, some of the trees actually have... oh yeah, there are some... trees here. Oh my god, look. See, what is up with that? Like when I go to move some of them, is it like something like some trees that I hit? Look, see, they're almost generating. Look, what's up with this? What's happening? Oh my god! What's happening? The trees are like really... look, every time I... oh my god, is this glitched? Oh, what's happening? What is happening? What have I done? What have I done? Oh god, it's like it I'm gonna have to be real careful here. There's like it's like every time I delete them they grow more. Oh god, it was happening earlier on as well. I don't know what is up with this. Oh my god, why is it doing that? That is very strange. That is definitely a glitch. It's only when I'm moving them, though. Oh man, this poor person's house as well, look. It's only when I click to move them. Look at the roads here. That was going crazy. It was like, it's almost like cloning them. It seems like it's almost getting confused when I go to move them. It's sort of, instead it's just kind of replicating or something. It's very weird. I'm trying to extremely carefully delete these so they don't end up deleting people's houses. God, they're everywhere. This is like downtown tree invasion. I might just leave this because it doesn't really affect anything. Okay, very weird. Let's just have a little pass around the rest of the... oh god, farm. Nobody likes working for the farms, ever. Let's just have a little pass around. I want to make sure there's no other rogue trees. Yeah, see that there are. And this was the thing. I'm going to delete these out of here. Apparently, I think what this was that when you have... if you have prop and tree anarchy turned on, I think the deal is that if you have... so basically, you see here it says prop and tree anarchy off. You can turn that on just like that. But I think the thing was that when I was... and this was something I didn't know, and it's kind of, you learn from experience, right? But this was something I didn't know, that of course like trees will generate in your map always, okay, so they'll just keep on generating. And I think what's happened is that if you have prop and tree anarchy turned on, man, there's a lot in here. I might just go through myself later and sort this out. But basically, you can see, look, it's an epidemic of trees. Basically, the trees will self-generate. So if you leave the game running, whilst you have prop and tree anarchy turned on, they'll just keep generating wherever they feel like it. And that's clearly what's happened here. But it's interesting how it's only happened in some places. This isn't a huge disaster. There's like... you know, at least I've noticed and figured it out, I think. So yeah, it shouldn't continue to be a problem. That weird thing though with the copying though, that is weird. I don't know what's up with that. Very, very strange. So we'll try to just evade that, I guess. Anyway, let's crack on and actually do something here. So let's get this happening. I'm probably just going to branch the line. Let's actually do it from this side. Now, the only issue here is going to be like how we get out of this. Can we just go... so it's -4 right now. Let's just see what happens when we start off on this. Okay, nice. Actually, it's good that we've got it set on the ground forcing, so it will actually kind of build out on a slope like this. Luton, I think the tree brush and tree anarchy causes it, Luton. Yeah, but I didn't have tree anarchy turned on. So, I don't know. But then, how come when I was moving trees, it was generating? That's the thing I don't understand. Very strange. So I'm going to come around here a little bit with this. Actually, what we need to do is almost start going up a bit. Yeah, like this. It needs to kind of come up like that, like. And then what we'll do is come across, and then we should. Will this just build a? Yeah, I was worried about that. I wondered whether it was going to do that or whether it would default to bridge. Actually, I'll tell you what we could do, guys. What we could do is to ensure that we just build at the same level. We can build across like this. Build across to here, and then I don't know. I'm going to delete this out, and then we'll just come down like that on a gradient. And then what I'll do is I'll just get rid of this, obviously. Okay, and then we'll just connect this up in a standard way. Just got to try and get this right. Okay, cool. Oh man, why does it always do that? I've had this so many times with these stupid bridges where they like insist on hitting the ground level. It's so strange. But thanks to Move It, I no longer have the agony of spending hours fixing things. Okay, this actually works quite nicely. I'm just gonna ever so slightly tweak this a bit. Very, very small tweaking of this. And this here, like, I kind of feel like I think this node here needs to come up a bit. Okay. Right, that's good. I'm happy with that. Okay, that's good. So that works really nicely, okay. Good, good, good. Just going to move that tree. Right, let's see if this... I'm going to move this tree. Let's see what happens. We're fine. Maybe, because I did just turn Prop and Tree Anarchy off. Let's just try this again around here. Let's just move some more trees around it. No, it seems fine. Or maybe it's because... maybe it was trees that I placed with the brush and then it was generating them or something. I don't know. It could be anything. It could be any number of things. Let's take the tree brush. I'm just going to erase these trees out of here rather than mess around with them. Just going to delete these out. There we go. Okay. Right, and then I will just... I want to get like a smoother line in onto this, so that needs to move back a little bit. And then we should be good to go. Why is that going red? Space already occupied by what? There does seem to be something strange going on there. Let's just walk that back a bit. Oh wait, did I just build a one-way line? You donut, LT. Okay. Okay, perfect. So, where did those trees come from? They're already there. Okay, there we go. God, it really is like invasion of the trees. They just seem to keep growing and growing and coming out of everywhere. Freaking trees. Right. We have the railway line connected now. And it's actually really nice. I'm quite pleased with that. Let's save again. all that filling about. Think about that as the moving tree as a spawn. Since the spawn... Wait, what? Think about that... What? The moving tree is a spawn plug. Since you use the brush to build them, the spawner will do its job once you move its plug. That's an interesting perspective. Okay, that makes sense. That's kind of interesting. Right, okay. What's this? Pink harmonica. This game looks really fucking cool. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely brilliant. This game is probably one of the best games for city building ever created. Somebody did ask me a while back to do an overview of the city. Let's just do a very quick overview of the city. So here we've got our downtown area. So we've got LB Lowlands. We've got Exploit Clubland, Heights of Fuse, Timothy Park, Creative Key. Over here, this is the Quayside area. Actually, if I just turn on districts, you can see them. We've got over here, we've still got Iber Agricultural, Narcles Forest, Tilgil Infrastructure, Aardvark District, Remus Junction here, which I've never actually done much with, but it's kind of like an important juncture. We've got Pack District, we've got Thomas Estate, Frequentis Circular, Vale Side, Koala Town, Valenio Drilling, Salty Heights, Lightning District, Blue Adder Avenue, Half the Square, and Escobar Gorge, which is actually quite huge now. Escobar's getting massive. Can somebody have the harbour? Potentially, yeah. Pink Harmonica is like freaking out now because he's actually seeing how big the city is. Let's just have a little guide around. So this is our kind of like downtown area, as you see. And then these are the kind of more residential areas. Here is our metro station. Also, guys, just talking about beautification, you'll notice that I have improved this area with more trees, but better than that, using Move It, you can see, look, that as we go down here towards, you can see that what I've done is I've actually lowered the subway line, and look, I've even put in some rocks and bushes and things like this, so that now the metro section, so instead previously it would go along and then just down like that, but now I've gradiated it down so that it looks like much better. Okay, how long has this taken you? I don't know, what episode are we on, like 13, 14, so we're on like maybe 20 hours so far. This is one of the major intersections. We can just start moving the traffic, look. So this is one of the major intersections here where all the traffic is just kind of coming in and out of the city. This is the little traffic intersection I showed on the video today. Over here we have this is one of our city dumps. And over here we have the forestry section, so this is forestry industry, all this stuff being built and just worked on here. Wow, is it possible to get into the millions? What, in terms of citizens? I don't think so, I'm not sure, I've never really gone that far, but you can build a big city, as you can see. Over here is Koala Town, so this is our kind of rural community over here, which is just kind of growing steadily and silently in the hills. This is one of our research stations up here, monitoring for meteor strikes. So far, thankfully, we've never had that. Over here is our oil industry. You can see, okay, look, here is a new piece of oil industry being built as we speak. So industry and residential stuff will generally just kind of generate itself in areas that have been designated as such. So that's our oil dino legacy. So this is our oil district, and you can see, look, there's a tanker coming in here to take away the oil. Oh, they're building some more stuff. Knock that bloody tree down. Are they going to knock that tree down? They should. They're just going to build straight through it. Damn, that's a big rig they're building. They're building one of these guys. They're not going to delete that tree. Fair enough. They built around it. Okay, anyway, so heading over this way, we've got, this is, so now we're getting towards the city. Okay, so this is the major, I like my little residential area. I think that actually works really well in terms of like sitting in with this sort of district. So Luton Harbour still has no water. No, well, it's not doing it. The harbour is not doing anything yet, so it doesn't matter. Okay, anyway, so over here you can see we've got our city area, okay, and then we've got like, parks, football ground here, some more big city parks. We can go through this area here. So this is kind of like a low-level sort of residential thing. We're going through the city right here. There's our emergency shelter, and then over here we've got, like, of course, our stadium, so football stadium. Then we've got the zoo, city zoo down here. Got some hospitals, and this is like a major fire station right here. This is, I can't get a good perspective, that's the city hospital right there. Then coming around here, we've got metro. There's a huge metro which runs underneath the city. This is the barrier break between the residential area and the office district. So down through here, we've got again like running tracks, tennis club, loads of big parks, little church, underground car park down here. And then this is the office hub, as you can see. So major office hub right here, where everybody's going to work and da 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 da. So that's all good. Then over here we've got like another sort of break, more residential. I set up some nice kind of cycle routes, look, so people can cycle to work. You can see the guys cycling along right here. People can just cycle from the residential straight to the office district, which is cool. Yeah, so again, more residential over here, a bit of a high school, etc, etc, so that's all good. And again, we're going to expand out this way when we unlock some more of those grid squares. Then coming over here, this is where our metro comes from. So we've got like the metro hubs right here. So these things, that's where the metro trains come from. They go down underground. We've got an industrial district over here. So this is just kind of industrial works, as you can kind of generally see. This was the new rear of this, you know, sort of I decaled all this up and sort of got that looking a bit more industrial there. So that was a cool thing. Got some more city dumps out here with the industrial section. What else? Here is our cargo hub. Okay, so again, cargo hub working, rail power, etc. Water treatment plants. This is the kind of again, this is the infrastructure area. So again, we've got kind of water treatment plants. Oh look, there's one of our fire helicopters taking off. Where's he off to? Must be a fire somewhere. Oh look, there's several. Oh man, there's 3 fire helicopters. What the hell are they dealing with? Where is the big fire? Oh my god, not the expo centre. Jesus Christ. Okay, so you can see that the expo centre is in quite a high amount of danger of being burned down. So the fire helicopters are coming in here to try and neutralise this, as you see. So the fire helicopters will pick up water and then they come over and they drop water down. But they're dealing with it. I am getting more and more concerned though. I think for the city of this size, I actually might, I might get a new, I think it's burning itself out. I'm very much hoping it's not going to transition over to the expo centre. There's some more, there's another heli coming right now, I think. Where are they picking up water from? I swear I just see them coming from over here, but there's no water. They should be picking it up from the aqua park. It still annoys me that things like trees on fire, for example, the normal fire brigade guys won't come and do that. It's only the helicopters which will do that, and I feel like they should fix that with the game. I really think that's something which should be patched out. It's a kind of, okay, here we go, so dropping more water. He's way off target. I hope there's nobody in those kids' playgrounds right now. Where's he? Okay, the other heli's coming back. Come on, helicopters. We've got to see. Loads of people just going to the expo centre like normal though. They're not fussed at all. Like, they're not worried. Yeah, they're like burning trees. It's not really our forte. We deal with houses, but not trees. Come on. Oh, they put out one. They've put out one, but not the other. Jesus Christ. The trees will regenerate over time. Still on fire though. There's some people just standing around just watching. They're just like, oh, look at that. Look at that being on fire. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine. I'm not going to worry too much. We'll come back later and see whether the expo centre is burned down. But for now, right, so let's, yes, there's no water and power. I know. Okay, let's just pause. So let's just see where our power is at. Okay, so a little way away. I think probably the most sensible way to get power down is going to be straight down the line here. So let's just get... well, for starters, we might actually build extra stuff here. So I'm not going to go with the harsh power line straight away. I'm going to go with... let's just go with some telegraph poles initially. Because, like I say, we're not going to be... So I'm going to bang that in there. And there. Okay, and then we'll get some pylons to run all the way down. So I'm just going to go over the road, making sure that I don't... Yeah, see, that's going to be an issue. Okay, there we go. Okay, over the road, and then we'll just go straight down here with power. That's good. Now, to get power to the... Yeah, so what I'm actually going to do is, because I'm not a big fan of the big pylons, so I'm going to run these telegraph poles instead. First of all, I'm going to make sure that... Let's just get power coming down here. Okay, there we go. Right, so I'm just going to make sure, I'm going to get these telegraph poles running down here, because like I say, I'm not at all a fan of... So actually, let's run them this way, look. So I'm going to run these telegraph lines all the way down, so that we get, well, they're power lines, aren't they? I should stop saying telegraph lines, but run them down here. This just looks a lot better. I say I hate those big power lines, so... So this will just look a lot nicer. And although that's connected just to complete it, I'm just going to do like a little one going across the road like that, so that it looks like properly connected up. Okay, so there we go. Look, so we've got like our telegraph lines, and I can fill around with this and make it, because they're obviously not perfectly aligned. So we'll figure. Well, I'll finick around with that later, but basically it's there. Okay, so that's much better. Okay, so let's get water. So we need water, and again, this is going to be... We're going to have to get water down here anyway, because we need... I'm going to run it from over here. Look, we're going to have to get water down here anyway. I'm going to put a line straight down here, because we might have something built here, like another town. Okay, and then also we're going to have another town here, so I'm going to build it like that, and then I'm just going to run it straight over here. So that should be sorted. Right, so now this should have power and water. And then we've got residential demand, which is good. This is still saying no power. But it's got power. Oh, this is not... What? That's saying that's not connected. It should be connected. Let's just put a substation-y thing down. Puts out a little bit of... There we go. That's weird. You would have thought that having those two right next to one another. But now we've got this, which is like a little sort of power thing, so that's fine. Okay, so now our cargo hub is operational. How can it have garbage? It's literally only just open. I suppose, okay, rationalization. They were building and setting up the cargo terminal, and they've got loads of garbage from like sweeping up and fixing the cargo terminal. So, okay, that's the thing. Raymas living in the area is not named for stuff. Raymas, you've got an area, as I recall. Raymas Junction. You've got Raymas Junction right here, one of the critical hubs. Pink harmonica on the stream. I want to show you something else. So basically, you can go underground. Are they still trying to put out that fire? Oh, they've put it out now, finally. But there's another fire here. There's house fires here, look. Yeah, I want to show something. So basically, again, if you're not familiar with this game. So let's turn off the which way they're going. So basically, you've got all our road systems and things all through the city. But what you probably don't know is you can actually go underground. Okay, so when we go underground, we can see that there's a lot of roads and things that I actually have running underground. Now, these black lines that you see here, these are metro lines. So there's a lot of metro lines running underneath the city. But what's this over here? Oh yeah, look, this is my gigantic... You see this circle? This is a huge underground roundabout. Okay, so if we play, you'll see all the cars moving underground. So basically, over here you can see there's tunnels coming in and out here of the underground, and you can see the trains look moving in and around underground. You can see all the people underground, and you can see over here, look, this is all of the traffic. Okay, so this is all the traffic trying to get out from work because it's the end of the day. So this is Russia. You can see that I've given up trying to traffic manage this because it just doesn't matter what you do, it just will be gridlocked. The whole office district is trying to get out at the rush hour. It's rush hour. You're going to have a lot of bloody traffic in rush hour, okay? So that's what happens here. You can see the rest of the city is fine. Like, it's just this area, and it's just because it's rush hour. And they're actually moving pretty well. Yes, they are stopping and starting, but you can see that the road here is handling it just fine, okay? So that we have, like, one big roundabout here. But then there's also, we built another huge roundabout right here, okay? So that basically this runs all the way underneath the city, and it comes up here on our huge junction that we just built. So that tunnel here that you see, that tunnel runs all the way underground and ends up over here and connects to our big roundabout here. Hey, look, I thought I told them to stop having these long trains. And what train is that? The AF2 long container. I am pretty sure I told them not to have that. Yeah, look. Or maybe the blue is only the ones you want. Maybe the blue excludes them. I thought the blue told them which ones they wanted. Maybe the blue excludes them. So maybe we're going to have freight train. So we just want to get rid of any of these long ones. Long, long, long. I thought the blue said which ones they could have out of there. God. Maybe that means I've ruined some things here. I'm scared. I'm scared that I've ruined something somewhere. It's fine. Anyway, right, well, I'll keep an eye on that. Here comes a log train. So this is our more developed cargo terminal now. So you can see basically the getting hit by the pole right there. So basically, I'm sorry, I was running into these things. That's what was making me jump up in the air. So basically, these guys, they come into the station, they do their cargo, and then off they go. Right, let's have a look over at our cargo terminal. See whether anybody's coming down here yet. There won't be anything too much coming down here, but there might be a bit of traffic start heading this way. But there's not a great cause for it to come down here yet. But let's start getting our citizens in place. We're going to build a real quick town just before we finish this session, I guess. Loon, don't forget you're going to connect the second underground with the offices. Yeah, we were going to do that. But thanks for that reminder. Okay, I'm going to pause real quick just while I smash out this town. So, let's just have a look. How much is this game? It costs almost nothing. This game is incredibly cheap. Oh yeah, now, so what I was going to do was, this is supposed to be like the way that the heavy traffic is going to do. So we're going to build a small town which does connect to the cargo terminal, but the small town is going to be like, you know, exempt from heavy traffic. So there'll be no heavy traffic in the town, alright? So let's have our junctions. So we're just going to have a 4-lane road coming out. It's going to come through the forest a bit. So this is going to be quite a big town, I think. So I'm going to put a 4-lane road going down here like this. Let's just put a straight line. Damn it! Since when did putting a road down not get rid of trees? Something is well screwed up with this. One of these mods, like, I don't know which one it is, but something is you know, screwed up with this. It's annoying. That's going to be a really annoying problem for me. I couldn't tell you what it is that's done that. Strange. Very, very strange. Luton, it's tree anarchy, but tree anarchy is turned off. Tree anarchy is turned off. See, it says prop and tree anarchy off. Tree anarchy is no, but it's not the brush. It's the road when you put the road down. So I don't understand. Luton, it's the new road anarchy, but anarchy's not turned on. This is what I keep saying. So it should just be behaving like normal. Or maybe it's road collision. Just going to do a test here. That was it. I think I needed to have road collision turned on. Yeah, there you go. I think it was because road collision was not turned on. That's why. Okay, anyway, I think I've fixed it now. Right, so anyway, that'll be our main route in and out for this, okay. What's that? City skylines and normal in the same sentence, yeah. Okay, right, so let's start building our little town. So, if that's going to be our main street, we could have a little bit of da-da-da, so let's just, let's now build a 4-lane road. Because I'm just keeping in mind sort of future aspects. We might need a metro station coming down here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do some of my usual kind of more freestyle building. I'm going to have just a 4-lane road going like... I'm just going to have this bit go straight. Again, I tend to not overthink my building when I start. You know, it's just kind of build it and see where we go. So that's going to be the 4-lane road. Now, we will have some bits coming off of this, but so let's just start going up here. I try to always sort of think like, okay, what kind of roads might we have through this kind of community? Let's just do that. I'm just going to put another line going down through here now. Okay, so let's just build here. So I tend to sort of build in a more freestyle way, where I just kind of let the community sort of develop in its own. Like, I don't overthink about it. But that's usually when I'm playing on this right now. In the future, I think we could refine it back a little bit further, you know. So again, look, let's get some low-level housing coming in here as we come along the line. Okay, so that's going to be a good start, I think, and we can have another. Actually, what I don't want is I don't want to connect these up, but what I will do is I'll put like a bit here going straight down to the river edge, and then we'll just have another little bit like this, like coming around there. I kind of like that, just have like that little lip. And again, we could do that sort of also here, like we can just extend this road out. Because I like building like riverside houses and stuff, it's really nice. And again, we don't need to connect this up, but we can just have like some, there we go, some little off-center bits, like that. Okay, so that's a good start point. Probably go with that for now. Yeah, that's a goodish start. I kind of feel like this should connect up as well. I don't know. I don't. That'll be okay. It's only going to be residential traffic, so it won't be too bad, you know. Okay, Luton, is this going to be an urban area? If so, change to 6 lane. No, it's not really going to be bigger. This is going to be like low-level residential. It won't be skyscrapers. If at the very, very most, it'll be like Salty Heights. So this will be the most it might be, and that's only if I build high-level residential. There'll be no skyscrapers. There might be a few sort of residential blocks like this, but nothing really big. Okay, so it won't be too big. Man, you can tell how big this city is because it takes me quite a while now to scroll across the map to actually look how long it takes me to scroll across the map to actually get to the other areas. Now it's actually quite a while. It takes quite a while to scroll across the whole map. Okay. We also might need our own dump because it's actually a long way to there's one city dump here and one in the industrial section. So it's actually quite a way to the city dump. So I think we might actually need another one. Sergeant Panini, my first time actually watching Luton going live. Hope you're enjoying, buddy. So yeah, we might need another city dump. My question is, where do we put that? Why is there a power shortage out here? Because did I ever connect it? Oh my god. Such a bad mayor. So bad. Let's just put a connector down. So bad. Okay, now let's look at where our water is. Okay, right here. So let's just do this. Beautiful. Okay, so that's water, and I don't know where electric is going to be. Yeah, there. So whenever you start building a new town, if you're new to this game, whenever you build a new town, first of all you need to get water to it, then you need to get electric to it. But what you will see happen, right? I now have to zone residential, so I have to tell what houses I want to be built. So you're going to build low residential, high residential, commercial. What are you going to build? So I'm going to build some low residential to start with, but you always have to think of where is your electricity coming from. I'm probably actually going to just run electricity across here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to build some residential here like this, okay? But I'm not really going to build any more than that, okay? And the reason is, let's get electric over there now. So I'm going to that corner, all right? So I'm just going to get my power lines from here, okay? And I want to go back and tweak these. Actually, I should have done that the other way around. Try and get this in line right the first time. So we're going over to that corner. And there's a reason for that. So basically... Okay, and then I just do like a 2 to that corner. Okay, so there's a reason for why you don't build too much in one go. Okay, so if I was to just zone this whole area with residential, houses would just start popping up all over the place. Now, if you build several buildings next to one another, they will transfer electricity to each other. Okay, but so you'll see, right? Okay, we'll start playing. And because we have a big residential demand, these houses will just start getting built straight away. Okay, it's going to be tricky actually as well, because I need to kind of keep half an eye on the rest of the city. This one over here is saying no power. Oh, that's because it doesn't need to be there anymore. That's why. I'm trying to keep an eye on it. It almost gets too big to keep an eye on what's happening. Right, so look, these houses have just come in and started being built. Now, if you look at power, you can see that there's power to those houses. Now, what would happen if I'd build a load of houses over here? Well, that electric wouldn't move across, right? So you start off by building a small area of houses next to where you want the electric to be. So now I can start doing more. Okay, so now I can zone in all this down here, right? And then watch what happens with the electricity. So we're speeding up, we're 3 times speed, so these should build. Okay, look, see how the electric spreads when the new houses come in. So the idea is you build a little bit and then you let it spread. So if you try to do the whole area in one go, loads of people will be without electricity and stuff like that. Okay, so that's how you work it out. So you just kind of slowly develop your little town, your little community. Okay, so now the other thing we do need to do is, like I say, we need to get a road going on. So I'm going to start off a little road down here so that the guys have a means to get to our hub. Okay, so I'm actually going to come up here a bit. Okay, so if there are any people in the town who are working to go to the harbour, they could do that. They could just drive down there now. But we do need to zone this area as well. Also, we need to put like a district down for this area. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm just doing this real rough. Okay. So on the stream, if you're a sub, who would like to have this new town area? Tell me now, and I will choose someone to have this new area. Right, let's have a look. Gotta be a bit careful here because I don't want to actually knock out the roundabout for this district, but we do need to have these roads selected. Important that I don't touch the roundabout because traffic will be moving up and around through this. Let's have a look. Leighton, if you build a park or service, people will build next to it instead of all over the place. No, yeah, that is true. That is another good point. Nugan Helvelt would like a harbour district. Well, do you want the district or do you want the harbour? Because I might zone the harbour differently. I might zone the harbour as its own specific area, you see, just because I like naming these places, so I like the idea that the harbour is its own thing, actually. So I was going to do this. I actually realised that I could start doing... Okay, here comes a shipping guy. Okay, here we go. So we've got some cargo coming in. YouTube thumbnail. So you can see the ships, when they come in, they'll come in sideways like this. And then they'll start offloading cargo, which is awesome. There we go. And there we go. See, look, now it starts offloading cargo and placing it down. And then when it offloads cargo, all these guys will come out. And you can see they're actually using the national road already. This is why you need more lanes. Why does it only allow you to have a 2-lane road? That's stupid. Anyway, but what I don't want is I don't want loads of heavy traffic coming through the town. So I'm going to go over here, I'm going to set my policies, okay? So by policies you can bring this up and you can tell them the kind of stuff you want to use. Now I'm going to tell them I want more recycling. I'm going to tell them that, let's have a look. Don't need much else actually than that on this. Taxation, just normal stuff. Don't need anything there really. City planning, small and big business enthusiast. High-tech housing. No, let's not have high-tech housing because it's kind of out there, right? High-rise ban, yes. Heavy traffic ban. Ban on heavy traffic. Make sure there are optional routes available. because businesses in the city need to send and receive deliveries. No heavy transport vehicles are allowed. That's not what we want, but what we'll have is Old Town. Old Town means only residents and businesses can use the area for motor traffic, so that means that people won't pass through it, essentially. This guy is still freaking about his garbage, and I really think that what we should do is perhaps provide our own kind of city dump area, actually. I think this whole... because we might have another town down here. The only question is, do we want it in this area? We might have a little... we could actually build it down here by the cargo terminal itself. I think actually we could build even like a small industrial... maybe we should build a small industrial area right down here, you know. I think that would make sense. Why is it not snapping? That's weird. Look, you can't actually build onto that. So I'm going to have to build it in a different way. So I'm going to build like this over here. Now I'm going to show something else, another mod. So this is one of the new mods, this thing, so toggle zoning, right? So what I can do is I can... oh, I can't toggle zoning off of that even? For Christ's sake. Let's see if I can fix this another way, guys. Let's see if I can do another cheat. I don't like this thing. Let's just do a little footpath here. Let's see if I can cheat. Yes. Okay, I'm cheating old school. Okay, so that basically flips those zones back onto the other side, so we'll go with that. Can I just upgrade that? Yeah. We'll just have an extra big tarmac area there. So I think what we should do is have like a bit of an industrial area down here, and then we can put a garbage dump. Maybe right here, actually. Can we get away with that? So let me just build like a dirt road. Oh yeah. Who wants this then? Let's have a look. Nugan wanted the harbour. Nugan's harbour. Okay, let's have that. So. Okay, so we've got Nugan's harbour. And then who wanted the other district down here? Let's have a look. Valenio, can someone get in the game? Wasabi, you got somewhere? Who else? Who else? Who else? Wasabi, do you actually have a district? I think you do, right? Maybe not. Did we not build Wasabi? Okay, we're going to have Wasabi down there, I think. We'll get that in the mix. Right, let's have a look. I think we'll have like... let's think. Let's have a think. What can we call this? Wasabi Town. We could have it Plains. I don't think Wargame is here. I think he left ages ago. We're just going to call it Wasabi Town. Because I think we don't have enough places that are just towns and stuff. In fact, a lot of places just... you wouldn't have the district or the town or the plain. It'd just be like the name, you know? Well, there's going to be another town over here. Okay. Right, so that's that. Oh yeah, so... yeah, we'll get this bit. So let's just try and get... I need to finish this episode in a sec. I'm just trying to see how I can... let's see whether I can... it's going to be difficult getting a dump in here, you see. Maybe we just go across like this. Let's see if we can get a landfill garbage dump in here. We could get some other processing going on. See, that's the big dump. Oh, this one will fit. This one's really huge, though. I don't think it's warranted. But we can get this in here, look. Okay, there we go. So that will service the town very well. So anyway, so we can have a dump, so that'll work. So the garbage trucks should start appearing and coming out of there. And also they should service this very well. There we go, off they go. Okay, so we've got some skips on the go. Off they go. Good times. And that should have no further issues. Right, we've still got gigantic residential demand. So let's just solve this residential demand. And now that we've got a few things down, we can very easily, we can just build a lot more here. It shouldn't be a problem for us. So I can probably start, because of the high residential demand, the houses will be built quite quickly, so I don't have to panic too much about it, right? Let's get this in here. Right, so this will resolve our resident. I'm going to get a little bit of... We've had a little bit of light commercial demand for ages. So I'm just going to put a row like that. And it'll either fill or it won't fill. But I'm just going to put a bit of that in there. And then over here, you know, like I say, we can expand Nugan's Harbour a little. We do have our other... industrial area, but I'm just going to give this a little bit of its own sort of industrial stuff down here, because I think, you know, if you have like a harbour, you're generally going to have that, right? So we'll just get it'll just be generic industry though, and I'm not going to put in too much. I'm just going to put in like a little bit so that I can kind of decal some of it up a bit. So we're just going to have a little bit of industry down here, and I can put some of my own bits and pieces down as well. Yeah, that we'll just get a bit of that in there. Might be issues with water there, so but not if I just do that. Okay, so there we go. So I have a little bit of industry down here as well. I think that'll help the harbour look just a little bit better. We've not had any trains come down here yet, which I'm a little bit disappointed about. And they definitely can get down there, because if I turn on the one-way system, you can see, look, that there's no issue there. The trains can definitely get down. Although, actually, hold up. Can they get down? They should be able to get down. Although, actually, it only shows one-way systems, so if it's a two-way rail line, it should be fine. Kind of disappointing that we haven't seen any rails come down here yet, though, because it's definitely connected up and working, so... Yeah, exactly. Some industry for the rough seamen to get into work on this. Okay, so we're going to finish up on this one here, guys. Things are going nicely. They're moving in the right direction. We need to have a little overview next time and see where we are with the city itself. But I think things, yep, just generally going well. So I'll see you next time for a bit more City Skylines, guys. Thanks for watching.